Yeah, what up, everybody? It's NY Upper XAKL, and next, so you can just call me X, but it's your boy. Yeah, your boy. Ooh. And this dusty motherfucker right here is
a simple man of trampy pleasures, otherwise known as the Moose King, but that's just me. We are the Dust Budnies.
Huh?
I'll let you. Yeah. This is all you, man. This is all you.
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You sound just like the fucking hyena from the Lady in the Trap, the original. You remember that? That's the same laugh they used in Crash Bandicoot.
Yes, it is.
But it was from Lady in the Trap. Fuck, bro. Alright, listen, the reason why I say that is that this was my mother's favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
If I had any movie to ever remember my mother by,
mm-hmm.
if she, God forbid, ever passed away, it would be Lady in the Trap. And now you motherfuckers are going ahead and you're remaking it and you're turning it into a movie that's going to be...
And the worst part is, it could go one of two ways. They could either have him talking and have that weird-ass fucking CGI face to it, or they could have him not talk and make it into an even weirder version of the movie.
I think they're going to go the Lion King route.
I think they're going to go the Lion King route.
And the Jungle Book route.
Also, some good news, though. The dog that they actually got for Tramp specifically, I know, is actually a rescue dog. So that was
okay.
Nice.
That's nice.
Right. It's not going to save this movie.
Fuck you guys for doing it.
Come on, let's do it! Come on!
Please let it be good.
It's the same box.
Papa!
It's the same box. Yep.
Let me guess.
You're like the center of your people's universe, right?
Indeed.
Oh! I love the voices.
Well, I've got no leashes or fences.
And they're using CGI to touch
With
up the
me?
faces. You saw that, right?
Every day could be an adventure.
I don't like him. I don't like him. He doesn't look like the type of dog.
But that's the type of dog he was based off of. Oh, the boat! That's a Disney boat, man. That's a Disneyland boat.
You know why I love Tramp? He was an old school playboy. That was my man.
Wow. This is something else.
Wow. That is completely CG right there.
Oh, there's so many instances of it. So many instances. Ah. I can't lie. I love it. I love it. It looks so adorable.
No, it does, but
I love it.
wow, damn, this is going on Disney.
This is going on
too?
Disney Plus. This is not even a movie.
Shit.
This is Disney Plus. This is why I was telling you. Remember we were just
No,
talking
it
about
is a
before?
movie, but it's a movie that's going on the streaming
But
service.
then, remember
What
how I was
the
telling you
fuck?
before that movie theaters are slowly being moved away from for shit like this? Because
No.
available.
Yeah, no. I know that, but you know what? Disney is going full throttle. What
Hell
they're doing
yeah!
Right now, what they're doing right now is they're capitalizing.
Yes,
they're
they
like,
are.
Listen, we aren't Disney.
We are, right? We own the fucking media right now. They are dictating the nature
so what
of
they're
media.
saying is, fuck the movie theater.
Yeah.
Buy our streaming service.
Yeah.
And we'll provide you with some product.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
We'll give you Marvel shit. We'll give you Star Wars shit. We'll give you old shit.
Yep.
We're gonna give you
Everything.
us.
Yeah. Everything.
I guarantee you, by this time next year, everyone's gonna have Disney
Yes.
Plus.
They're gonna have
Everyone's
to.
gonna
The
have
thing is, they're gonna have to. It's gonna get it. I have money to say that they will go as far as taking their Disney channels off of their fucking cable providers just to put it on their own streaming service because it'll be more cost effective.
I don't think they'll do that per se because the cable network itself is a good business to collect money from.
Yeah.
You literally get paid just for views.
You do.
So you could just flip the channel, and because you landed on that channel, you get paid for it.
But you know why I say that though? Because Hulu specifically is about TV shows.
No, yes.
You know what I mean?
That's Hulu.
Where better to put your channels though?
That's Hulu though. And even in that, Hulu's been struggling compared to
which was
to
very
Netflix
interesting to me that that Disney would buy out Hulu.
Yeah,
over
they
Netflix,
bought
you know
they
what I mean?
bought Hulu, which is weird because
Yeah.
they already have a streaming service.
Yeah, and you would think Netflix would be a better investment anyways.
But no, Disney's like what I think what Disney did, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think what Disney did was they bought Hulu to try to push it out.
You know what I mean? Because it was a better investment option, and there's a lot of like potential there. They probably push it like that. And Netflix is actually in the middle of expanding.
Dogs. Oh,
the twin, yeah, your twin poodles, man. I didn't see my Siamese cats, which made me sad.
Thank
But
God.
I want those cats.
motherfuckers.
You know, but as stereotypically racist as they were, they probably won't bring them back. Come to think of it.
Yeah, but here's my thing. The Siamese cats were just assholes. I hated those.
Of course they were, but I'm saying
I
what they
fucking
represent
hated
in
those.
modern society, they probably won't bring them back.
We are Siamese if we please. Like, fuck them.
Yeah, it was really fucked up by nowadays,
no.
and it's just really fucked up.
But Lady, if I had a...
Lady looks
if,
so good.
Lady looks fantastic.
Oh,
I
don't like Tramp.
I don't like Tramp. Tramp doesn't look like what I picture him to be.
of course, I completely understand. What I will say, and this is the first instance I noticed it, and I mentioned it during the trailer, but you see how they're using CGI in little bits to touch up the face?
Yes,
to give
but
that emotion?
it's not so noticeable until you hit that
Absolutely.
that spaghetti
But
scene.
this is the kind of facial expression that I wanted from Lion King. The subtle tips and
It's
twists.
the same thing.
No, man.
It
You can
is.
see sadness in that.
No.
Yeah, man. You
But
can
that's
see-
a dog.
But versus...
A dog.
Right.
Let's be very honest, okay? A dog compared to a cat
Uh-huh.
has more expression.
No, man.
Have you ever seen a sad cat?
Yes, I have. I own cats for years.
Fuck a depressed cat.
No,
Fuck a depressed
I've
cat.
seen a sad cat, man.
I've never seen a
I
sad cat.
have seen a sad cat.
Never
Yes.
seen that motherfucker.
I own
sad.
cats for years, man.
Every cat.
I did, genuinely. I grew up with cats.
Bitch, man.
Yeah.
Pussy ass nigga.
I had 2 cats. The problem is I'm allergic, so we had to get rid of them. But we
So
had
how
cats,
the
man.
fuck did you grow up with cats?
I grew up with cat because my allergy didn't start kicking in until I got older. It was a developmental one. Yeah, my sister has it too, man. It's bad. But no, bro, like I'm telling you, I've seen sad cats. I've seen happy cats. I've seen angry cats.
To me, I understand, but like, look, that's horrid. Ugh.
No, but that's the dog that Tramp was based on, man.
He doesn't look like it.
But that's what a normal version of his dog looks like, man. And again, I think a big part of it is because they're using one that they got from a shelter, so they probably found the right breed. You know what I mean?
My problem is that he doesn't look like it. If you look at the actual Tramp, he's more gray in nature.
Of course, I completely.
Yeah.
And he's got a little brown tint to him. Yeah.
And I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go the full, let's bring our movie back, then make him fucking gray. Make him that dog.
Yeah, no, I get where you're going with that. I do.
You know what
I
I mean?
completely get it. But I think a big part of it is A, because they picked a dog that they got from a shelter, and B, it's the same breed.
Oh no!
You know what I mean?
And I'm happy they did get a dog
Yeah.
from the shelter.
But I think those are your main 2 reasons why.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But at the same time, I really want this movie to do good, but I felt it was unnecessary. The Lady and the Tramp is a classic.
It's a classic.
And
I
you
agree.
don't. As far as I'm concerned, certain classics you don't touch, and that was one of them.
Bro, just wait till they get to Pinocchio, man. Just wait till they get to Pinocchio.
I'm not worried about that. Everybody and their mother touches Pinocchio.
But what I'm saying is Disney's Pinocchio was dark as fuck, man.
Yeah, but everybody's version of Pinocchio has been.
No, but what I'm getting at is that Pinocchio is one of your more farther back ones. You know what I mean? And they're gonna in this
I'm not
new
worried
generation,
about it, though,
they're gonna remake all of them.
because I've seen so many remakes of Pinocchio. I'm not worried about it.
I'm on the opposite fence, man. I only knew
I've
about
seen-
Disney's version of Pinocchio.
No,
I knew of the
but
story, but I never
Pinocchio
watched other versions.
is one of those stories that's actually in the public domain.
No, I know. I'm well aware. It's
So-
just I've only seen Disney's interpretation. You know what I mean?
So honestly, I'm not worried about that. But Lady and the Tramp, that was an original story.
Yeah.
By Disney, as far as I'm concerned, that I know of. If I'm wrong,
I
correct me
believe,
down.
I
in the
believe you're
comments.
right. I believe you're right.
But if I believe that this was an original story, and this was just something that they didn't need to touch. Now,
Look.
don't get me wrong. I will watch this. I want to see. I want to see it do good. But we didn't need it. is
I
my
agree.
point.
Look, with all of these remakes, you could say that. We don't need any of these remakes. But at the end of the day, what it always boils down to is 2 things. One, we are no longer the target audience.
Oh, of course
You
not.
know what I mean? But what I'm saying, one,
Of
we're
course
not the target
Well,
audience.
technically
and
we
2,
are though.
It's feeding on nostalgia, but it's for a new generation. These stories are for a new
But
generation.
they're only feeding on the nostalgia.
They-
really think about that.
No, man, I think they're making this mostly for the new generation because they're
I
trying to
disagree.
show.
I
Because
genuinely disagree.
in this current state, what I think their main thing is because they hit their renaissance back in the 90s and because they have that 100 years worth of different movies, we're in a new century now and they want to capitalize on basically bringing everything that made them good back to the forefront by
I understand,
reintroducing it.
But okay, but by that standard, by that standard, wouldn't you say it is hitting the nostalgia factor and they're trying to bring us
I'm
back?
not saying it's not hitting nostalgia factor. I'm saying that's only one piece of it. I think the bigger piece is that it's for a new generation.
I disagree because the newer generation could give a fuck. Honestly, it's everybody else who's like, oh my god, they're making Lady and the Tramp again.
But here's my thing.
It's more our generation and our parents' generation.
But that's why I'm saying they're bringing this back for that new generation to see these stories, to get the chance to enjoy them in a way that we never got to as kids. So for them, this is going to be their basis. You know what I mean? This will be their foundation. I'm not saying by any means that 2D beautiful ass hand drawn animation will ever be topped. However, the new generation settling on what we get here and their beautiful combinations of the CGI mixed with the real life people is still a great thing in itself by itself.
I could agree with that, but honestly, I just feel like they're hitting the nostalgia factor. And honestly, Disney, if you're really listening to us, please come up with something original.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? To get another original story from them.
Stop giving us remakes and just do something original.
Hell, do what they did with fucking Hercules, you know?
You've done literally everything.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys do the Hercules remake, I swear to God, that's it.
That's it, right? Yeah, right. No, man, they ain't gonna be done.
Oh, fuck. You know what I just thought about?
Oh, no, what?
They're going to do a Hunchback of Notre Dame remake.
Yes, they are. Actually, yeah, that one's already in talks. Oh, yeah. I'm honestly genuinely excited because I love how dark Hunchback was, man.
No, the Hunchback was fucking dark.
You know what I mean?
I loved it.
And that's what I'm saying. I want them to go full balls to the wall with that one.
I agree.
You know? And that would be very, very fucking interesting. Final thoughts there, my brother.
Again, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm going to watch it just because I know how much my mother loves the series.
Yeah.
And I know she's going to hate this. She's going to hate that they did that.
No shit. She's going to hate it outright.
My mother doesn't like when they retouch things because she feels like once something's a classic,
leave it alone. So she's got that immediate bias against it. No shit.
Yeah. So once she hears that they're doing Lady and the Tramp,
she's gonna fucking.
She's gonna get pissed.
Of course.
She's gonna get pissed. But I'm gonna watch it for the sake of I know how my mother felt about this.
Of course.
But at the same time, I want to see them succeed.
Right.
I can't stress that enough.
Yeah.
I've said this throughout every video.
You want it to be good.
I want it to be good.
Desperately.
I really want it to be good, especially because I love Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp, it has a special place in my heart because of my mother, but it's also one of those, it's really good.
Of course.
And
it's a classic love story.
Even
you know what I mean?
everybody who watched Lady and the Tramp 2, a lot of people harped on it.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoyed it.
It wasn't bad, but it was a typical Disney sequel. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? It was a money cash.
It was one of those, we're doing a Mulan 2. We're doing
it wasn't as bad as Aladdin 2, but it was one of those, we didn't need it, we have it, and you guys just wanted money.
Yeah.
You know? I'm on the opposite fence. I genuinely think this looks adorable. I am absolutely amazed at the intricacy of the details and the mixture of the real-life dogs that they got to work with this with the CGI. I understand the CGI is blatantly different from everything else when you have them on screen like that. However...
That is the biggest one you could tell.
However...
Everything else looks real. That looks fake as fuck.
However, that all being said, I think this is going to be amazing, and I look forward to watching this movie with my son, so he gets a chance to experience Lady and the Tramp, not only in a way that I've never got a chance to, but in a way that he will enjoy for generations to come. But in the meantime, guys, brush that dust off your shoulders, brush that dust off that beautiful ass subscribe button. If you really like what we do here, then comment, riddling that bell, and drop us a tip on Patreon. Watch for the dust following these spiraling credits, and we'll see you guys in the next video. A late peace. For this is a night, it's a beautiful
I'm pushing the spaghetti
night,
meatball, bro.
And I'm singing.
Take the goddamn meatball.
Bella Notte.
All right, you bitch. You know what?